This right here, y'all, future husband, listen up. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can tell from the title, I will be making a vision board. And for those of you who do not know what a vision board is, in simple terms, it is a paper or poster board that you put pictures of things that you want in your life, pictures of goals that you have, words that describe feelings that you want to manifest in your life. Basically, it is just a transference of your image that you have for yourself in your head onto a physical thing that you can see every day. And why I'm making a vision board is because I feel like every day I go to sleep and every day I wake up, I constantly see the vision of what I want my life to be and the things that I want in my life over and over and over again. Like, imagine there's like a room with like 4 walls and there's like ideas flying and flying and flying and flying. That's how my brain operates every minute of every day, from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep. And that used to happen to me a lot with my thoughts until I started writing. So I currently have a journal where when I have a thought in my head, I write it down to get it out, whether it's something that's bothering me or something that I want to plan, whatever it is, I try to get it out my head by putting it on paper, and that works for me. So not to get my dreams and my hopes out my head, but to kind of have it somewhere where I can see it clearly and it doesn't seem so jumbled and all over the place, is why I decided it was time for me to make myself a vision board. Also, because school is gonna start very soon for me, I start on the 4th, I want to give myself something to center myself, like to kind of be like, this is what you're working for, like something that I can't ignore, something that I really can't forget because it's gonna be in front of my face, you know? So that's another reason why I thought it was a perfect time for the vision board. And also, I've been doing a lot of work on myself and I've been listening to a lot of podcasts, reading books and stuff. And the number one thing that a lot of the books and podcasts and everything say is that in order to reach your goal, whether it seems completely impossible, you have to see it. You have to imagine it, you have to visualize it, and you have to deliver it. Basically, being completely dedicated to your dream is basically what they're saying, but the first step is to see it. Like, you have to put it in your mind. So I already have it in my mind, like I told you guys already. So just to keep it stuck there, just to keep a constant reminder of it, I am making this vision board. So for anybody who has any wild dreams, or even if you have very subtle dreams, it helps organize your mental state when you can see it, when you can be like, yes, this is what I'm working towards, instead of forgetting every now and then. It helps keep you motivated, it helps your brain be more organized, and also, you know, it's nice to sit down with your creativity and put this together, because it literally is like a physical manifestation of your thoughts. You took the thought out of your head and just said, put it on paper. With that said, if you want to make this on your own, it's very simple. You can get pictures online, you can get pictures from magazines, you can get pictures that you take yourself, or you can also draw as well. All you need is just pictures, basically. I can't draw, so I will be cutting out pictures and pasting them, but if you can draw, that's probably even more creative. All you need for this project is images of some sort and a poster board, or like a poster paper, or you can use a cork board and pin pictures into it. You just need a board and images, basically. After you have those two, you kind of just let your imagination do the rest of the work for you. First, I wanted to show you guys what I got done so far. So this is what we're working with so far. The board is bigger than me. Let me back. I cut out like little letters from different parts of the magazine to kind of give this effect of like an what is it, a ransom letter. You guys ever seen in the movies where they like, oh, I have your dog, send me $1,000 or something like that, and they write it with the letters from the magazine or newspapers or whatever, so you don't know their handwriting. Yeah. So I had that kind of thing in my head because I started off cutting out images from the magazine. I was like, you know what, let's just use the magazine for the whole thing. I thought it would look kind of tacky if I hand wrote it. So we went with the magazine letters. It says, if you want it, you gotta see it with a clear-eyed view. And if you don't know, that is from a song by 𝐆𝐞. I believe it's called Dreams and Nightmares. Basically, it means to me what I just told you guys about. If you want something, whatever it is, you can accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. All you have to do is see it, visualize it, and believe it. And that's what I feel like. So if you want it, what you want, your dreams, whatever you got in your head, you gotta see it with a cleared-eyed view. It's like nothing blocking it, nothing, no friggin', what if this doesn't happen? And, well, I would like this to happen, but I'm not sure if it's gonna happen. No, you gotta see it and believe it. Clear-eyed. No blockages. See it. So yeah, that's basically what this whole project is centered around, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I told you guys millions of times, and you will see it in my channel description, the purpose of my channel is for you guys to grow with me and glow with me, and this is a part of my growing process, and I want to include you guys in it so that you guys can even do it for yourself, or you can see my progress for yourselves. Now I'm gonna show you guys the things that I cut out. I already cut them out, like I said, because it was gonna take too long for me to sit here and find things and cut it out. I wanted to come to you guys ready. So I cut out a picture of Angela Bassett from the cover of Allure magazine, and I cut out her picture because I am a big advocate for women, you guys know, and she is a black queen in the industry. Then we have Kerry Washington. I cut out a picture of Kerry Washington because she is one of my favorite actresses, and I love how powerful of an actress she is. So having her on my board gives me a sense of like power, you know, another black queen doing her thing in the industry, y'all. This picture, I do not know who this is, but I felt like it was a good representation of the fact that I am a model and that it is something that I want to seriously continue to pursue in my life. And also, I feel like she looks like me. Like, she has this wild, crazy, curly hair. She's a black woman. So it reminds me of where I want to see myself. But whoever she is, congratulations, honey, for your picture in Allure magazine. Next, this is the cover of Allure magazine with the one and only bad gal Riri. I chose to cut out the whole cover instead of cutting out just her face because this one wasn't so much about her as it is about the fact that I do want to be on several covers of several magazines. So this one of her, because I have more, this one is more about the fact that it's a cover than the fact that Riri is on it. Here's another picture of Riri. So I cut out this picture of Rihanna because this picture is giving me model vibes on top of the fact that she is a bomb ass woman, y'all. When I look at Rihanna, I think of everything I want to be. It's like everything she touches turns to gold, y'all. She's doing clothes, shoes, lingerie, sleepwear, makeup, music, like you name it, this girl is putting her hands on it. And I feel like even further than her career, like she is making an impact in the world. And I feel like that's why I'm putting her on my vision board, because I aspire to be that. I aspire to be someone who is a part of a lot of different things, who puts her all into a lot of different things but executes it so beautifully, and then also takes the time to pay attention to the areas of the world that need help. I have this, I cut this off of a bag because anybody that knows me personally and I've ever told them about my dreams, they know that one of my biggest life goals is to be a Victoria's Secret model. Even if I'm not an angel, even if I don't become a constant. Like, I want to walk across that stage at least once in my life. I cut out some flowers because you guys know I have a thing for flowers, and flowers for me symbolize growth, and like I said, I'm all about growth. Also, I cut out a butterfly because I told you guys I have a thing for butterflies. I printed this actually and cut it out because I couldn't find one in the magazine, but y'all know that I have a thing for butterflies. They morph into something else, and when you grow as a person, you morph into something else, because that person that you were years ago feels like a different person. Like, it feels like a stranger when you look back at your old text messages or you look back at pictures. And that's why I love butterflies, because they symbolize that change in yourself, that becoming a new level of yourself. Can y'all see it? I don't think y'all can see. Okay, this right here, y'all, is a blueprint of a mansion. So I'm not really focused on the actual blueprint of what it looks like, because obviously I do not want my dream house to look this way, but putting this on my vision board symbolizes that one day I will be creating a blueprint for my dream house. So you know, I gotta add that in there. I found this right here on Google when I looked up self-love, and I feel like it is a perfect representation of that, because the legs of the body of the person is like an infinity sign, and the infinity sign is connected. So like, if something is in that, it just continuously goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. And I feel like that is perfect to represent self-love with the heart, because it's the love that you put into yourself going into yourself and flowing through you, going into yourself. It's like a constant flow of loving yourself. Putting this on my vision board represents mastering self-love. This right here, y'all, future husband, listen up. This right here is my dream wedding ring, like, or engagement ring, whatever the case may be. I don't know, wedding ring, engagement ring, I don't know which one is more important, but that design is what I always dream of my ring looking like. I screenshot this years ago and I've kept it in my phone because it's just so beautiful. Like, I don't want a regular almond shaped diamond, I don't want no circular shaped diamond. I want this. I want my heart shaped diamond. You can do whatever you want to do, whatever else, future husband, but this is a little hint for you. Y'all already know, whoa, y'all already know what these stand for. Your girl plans to have 1,000,000 subscribers. And then these are YouTube play buttons, which essentially means that I'm not stopping at 1,000,000. I want to keep growing. Originally, I was only going to put the 1,000,000 on my vision board, but I decided that I was going to put the play buttons to symbolize that I'm not going to put a cap on myself. Like, my goal is 1,000,000 right as of now, but once I reach that goal, I plan to just keep setting more goals for myself to break. I already told you guys 1,000,000 times about what I feel like my purpose is, and so the more that people that I can reach, the better. So that's why I have the play buttons, because I'm not stopping at 1,000,000. I'm not gonna get comfortable at 1,000,000. Once you achieve a goal, you gotta keep going. So this is a reminder to me that any goals that I set for myself with my channel, with my businesses, with anything, I'm not stopping once I reach them. I'm gonna just set a new one and keep going and going and going and going. This right here is a picture of people graduating from my college, because you know your girl gotta speak that graduation into existence, because let me tell y'all, that school be trying me every day. Every day. This right here is a picture of a woman. I don't know her name. Her name was in the magazine and I should have read it, but I didn't. So shout out to you, whoever you are. I cut out this picture because I aim to be healthy, flexible, and fit throughout my entire life, which is why I've started going to the gym more often, because I feel like it keeps me more clear-headed, and I love how my body feels. I love being able to push my body to certain limits. So putting her on my vision board is just solidifying the idea that I will be healthy, I will be fit, I will be pushing myself to new lengths, and I will be beautiful, y'all. My body will be beautiful. This right here is 𝐼𝐴 hopping on a plane, y'all. So let me tell y'all. This, I believe, was when Nicki Minaj invited her to Queen Radio. That's not why I chose this picture, but when I think about it, it is a good thing to associate with the picture as well, because that's opportunities, that's building, networking, that's getting closer or building relationships with people who can elevate you. So that's one reason we could say I cut out this picture. But the real reason that I initially chose this picture is because 𝐼𝐴 is one of my favorite YouTubers ever. A lot of her life unfolded right here on YouTube, and she had to go through a lot publicly, and she could have let it destroy her, but she didn't. So she's a symbol of strength, and where she is in her career, I would like to be there and even past that. Her boarding the plane for me represents the fact that I want to travel a lot, because she goes here, there, and everywhere, y'all. And that's something that I see for myself in my future and that I do want to manifest. So that's why I chose this picture to go on my vision board. I'm not gonna show you guys all the brand names that I cut out. I cut out a lot of brand names of things I want to be able to afford, businesses and brands that I hope to work with. Like I cut out Savage X Fenty, I cut out Gucci, I cut out Ralph Lauren, and a couple of other words I cut out was like love. I cut out the word magic because I feel like my life is gonna feel like magic. I want my life to move in a way and opportunities to come that I feel like I'm dreaming. Like that's how I want it to be. And I'm someone who is very whimsical. Like I believe in like mermaids, shit like that, and I just feel like everything in my life, I want it to be magical. The love of my life, my career, my house, like I want everything to feel unreal. So that's why I cut out magic. I cut out this because I always told myself that I want to have a huge family, and when I have my huge family, I'm gonna have my stickers on the back of my car with all of these little people. Even, I don't care how rich I am, I'm having my stickers with all my siblings and their children. And I have this picture, you guys seen this picture already from my video with my family. This picture is one of my favorite pictures of us because we look cohesive in our red sweaters. And I'm putting them on my board because these people in this picture are my whole entire life, y'all. I feel like if I have nothing else on this board, I would be so blessed to have these people in my life. Like these people have helped me through so much, y'all, that listen, I have such a hard time building connections with people because I'm very over loving, and these people coming into my life have shown me that it's okay to love that hard, and there are people that are gonna love you back just as hard. So that's why I need them on my vision board. They are the #1 thing I need on my vision board because I pray to God that it is in his plans for them to be in my life for the rest of my life and for me to share all my blessings with them. So a couple of these pictures that I put on here, I don't really want to explain as yet, because one thing that I've learned is that once you speak about things to certain people, they can ruin it. People cannot ruin what they do not know. So with that being said, I'm gonna just be a little private with a couple of things, but I feel like you guys get the idea of what this is for. After I finish placing everything on the board and I have everything where I need it to be and everything's all beautiful and cute, I will show you guys the finished product. So y'all, this is the almost finished product because I still want to add some glitter and some hearts and put some glitter around some of the pictures, but I think that this is it for right now. I may find a couple more stuff to put on here just because I feel like there's a lot of empty spaces that I want to fill. I also wanted to tell you guys that I didn't just cut out random images. I took the time before I started to sit down and write out where I see myself and the things that I see in my life before I went into the magazine. So if you're gonna do this, make sure you take the time to sit down with yourself and fully think out what vision you want to put on your vision board. I will be posting a finished product with glitter and everything on my Instagram, so if you aren't following me already, go ahead and do that. I put brights on here. I don't know if you guys can read it all the way from over there, but the caption for one of my pictures that I had posted on Instagram was about being a light, and I feel like that is one of the most important things to me in my life, is to always remain a light. And Kehlani has a song where she says, "A woman like the sun should always stay bright." And y'all know Kehlani is one of my favorite artists ever. There is a plane or something outside. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna wait. Okay, yes. So go ahead and go wild with your vision board. Make sure that you get it out. Let that creative person in you take over. I thank you guys so much for watching this video and for even being interested in my vision and my dreams. I thank you for being a part of my vision and my dreams by even being a subscriber to my channel. And if you aren't subscribed already, then please do so. I love you guys so much, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful school year as everybody starts to go back to school. I will see you next video. Later.